This has been my thing with how we condition humans. The Alan Watts book, the book, talks about this, I think, very well, that man feels and is conditioned by society, going right back to the Matrix. That's what we teach kids, that you are what's within your skin, and everything outside of your skin is a hostile world that must be conquered. Mm-hmm. And that hostile world includes other beings that you're competing with. And by the way, sometimes you're not competing with beings, sometimes you're competing with nature itself, that we feel like we must tame nature because we absolutely need this today, right? We need to water these lawns.
I need a lawn in Las Vegas.
Right, I need a lawn in Las Vegas, right? Let's divert a river, right? And then put up all kinds of crazy stuff so we can have a lawn in Las Vegas. So we feel like we must conquer it. And that it's our right and our, not only our right, that it's our mission. It's like what we should be doing. Is innovating. We call it innovating. We should be going and terraforming our planet, changing its natural state to do what we want it to do, because we think we can do a better job than nature itself, and for those people that believe in God, that God intended.
Yeah, it's so crazy. It's like, as you said that, I was imagining you talking about cancer.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the mentality. What does a cancer cell do? It says, "Look, I know what's better than the natural flow of this system. This system has an order, but I know what's better. I'm gonna force my will upon this already existing system." I mean, that's cancer mentality.
Yeah. Well, in the movie, in The Matrix, Agent Smith, is lecturing Morpheus when he's got Morpheus all tied up, and he says, "I've been looking at the system, and I've realized one thing is that humans aren't mammals, right? Mm-hmm. In fact, you know that whole thing where he says you act more like a virus, right? Where you go and you take all the resources, and instead of living harmoniously with the resources, you consume them all in competition, and then once everything is consumed, you move on, and then you conquer more. And that's exactly the same thing as cancer, constantly replicating, constantly growing. And, this is the problem with our population, this is the problem with global warming. Overall, it's the same problem, I believe, that is people living unexamined and unconscious lives, believing that that's what they should be doing, all in chasing of their dream, which is their visualization, their expectation of their life. And as we teach them that you deserve the best out of life, you need to take life and you need to build your life. You need to work hard to build your life. You need a good education to build your life. You need to have kids, so you populate the planet, because that's what you leave behind. That's your legacy. Your legacy is your wealth. Your legacy is your power. Your legacy is your kids. And your legacy is success. This is success.
Right. And the your life in that phrase is actually, is the life that we've told you that you're supposed
exactly.
to. Yeah.
That's the Matrix.
Not that we, but that collectively we've told you that what life is.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Yeah. That's the Matrix. Right. And then we tell people, you deserve it, you need it. We give them motivational speeches.
Right.
They go to Tony Robbins seminars to really get the power to go and fabricate that life. And that life, if you look at it, that is what's causing, I think, the vast majority of the problems that we have today in society. It is what's causing wars, it's what's causing stress, it's what's causing relationships not to work, right? It's what's causing people to be miserable, people constantly living in either like malaise or simply misery in many ways, right? Periodically hitting those states of happiness when they, a lot of times when they accomplish something, right? I just had a kid. Yes, greatest moment of my life. Yes, I understand that. That makes sense. I get it. And by the way, you and I have talked about, I believe people that have kids are because I believe we're all brothers and sisters. The people who have kids are those are the gifts that they're giving us. Those are, that's their chosen gift. I'm going to have a kid, or I'm going to have kids. And I'm going to raise them because they are all our kids. And that those people should be really supported by people like us, and that whole thing of it takes a village, and those are all our kids. All right? but you should have kids because you have them out of the gift of love, I believe, for understanding that it's a gift of love for all mankind. Because if you go back down, even genetically, right? I mean, whether you believe the Bible or you believe evolution, right? You believe that there's a small group of humans that existed, that we are all descendants of. Yes, we are what now, 7 billion people on Earth? But you trace that back, you know, and it's a small number of people, right? So we are all literally brothers and sisters,